Hey, this is Moa Smokes, and today we're going to be talking about the Make Hookah from Make. So it didn't actually hit me until I was putting this review together that's called the Make Hookah. Like, have you tried searching for Make Hookah? Like, you get results on how to actually get ready to, make a hookah and smoke it. So I thought that was clever. I don't know if they did it on purpose or not, but if they did, kudos to you guys. Super clever. Also super confusing for search results, but anyway, so Make is a Russian hookah that is mostly stainless steel with a palm heart and acrylic pieces, and it's super eye-catching. Like, when people started seeing pictures of this thing, it was like, what is that? Oh, does it have like smoke in the sleeves? Not like actual smoke, but like, smoke. You know what I'm talking about. But without further ado, what I wanted to do was bring the camera in a little bit. We're going to unbox this, put this together, talk about all the pieces, the components, what you get, and I have a base hidden here. So we're just gonna unbox it. Let's come here for a second. All right, so let's talk about what you get. So here's the box. Just open this real quick, push this down. All right, so here's the box. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna open this really quickly. Surprise, I got the red and black one. No one saw that coming. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna take out the top of the Shisha. So as you can see, most of it's pre-assembled. And you also get these really cool base grommets and bowl grommets that match the Shisha, which I thought was a really nice touch. Again, here's the red and black. And this is what I was talking about by like the smoke in the stem. You hear that? That means the purge balls are in there already. And like I said, this is most of it pre-assembled. So if we put this aside for a second, we can actually get to the rest of it. So here we have the down stem. The down stem comes with a diffuser. You can screw the diffuser off completely. You can flip it and put it on this way if you don't want the diffuser to be active. But the way it comes is with the diffuser active, which means it's like this. And what we'll actually do is go ahead and grab the top of the Shisha and then just screw that into the bottom. So you'll notice that the down stem is stainless steel, the heart is palm, the accents are stainless steel. So here, let me just unscrew this. So if I take the bowl port and the bowl grommet off the stem, there's this piece here, and it should always be down like this. And the reason for that is because the tray sits on it, and you'll see that in a second. The sleeve is actually two pieces. So you have the acrylic here, then you have this plastic piece here. Put that aside, and as you can see, it's just a stainless steel Shisha under all of that stuff. You can screw this off or unscrew this. And I'm doing this because I want to point out that if you want to get to the purge balls, this is the way you do it. So here, what you can do is put your fingers down and start twisting counterclockwise. And then you'll see 5 plastic purge balls. They look like this. They look like 5 BBs. So put them back in there and then put this back on. Screw this on clockwise now. Make sure that's nice and secure. Screw this back in. Make sure it's nice and tight. Put the sleeve back on it. Put this piece back on it. But this time what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave the bowl port off, or the bowl adapter off. This thing right here is actually for the hose. So it's the hose adapter. Oh, and here's the hose handle. So the hose handle looks like this. It's actually a really nice looking hose handle, and it kind of matches the scheme of the angle that is on the sleeve, which I thought was a really nice touch. Move this out of the way. Then you get the hose and you get the tray. So here, let's put the hose aside for a second. Grab the tray. Tray is nice and heavy, stainless steel. Drop that on there. And then what we'll actually do is screw this on. And now it looks like this, and it's ready to go into the base. And looks like that went in the base. I'm gonna grab the hose that came with it. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the hose adapter in, push that in all the way, make sure that's nice and secure. And then I'm gonna take the handle, bring it into the other side, and then push that in all the way to where it looks like this. And now I'm going to move all of this stuff out of the way. Here's the end of the hose, there's the heart, and it's magnetic. So it's in there. This is fun when the table's uneven. But what I wanted to point out was the water level. So you're not gonna be able to see this when I actually fill the water in, but what I realized with the Shisha is that the water level is a lot lower than you would expect it to be. What I've been doing is I've been putting the water right here, like right at this line right here. I think that's like 1/4 of an inch above where the hole is on the diffuser. Initially when I got it, I put the water up here, just assuming that would be at least 1/2 inch, or that it would be around 1/2 inch. And I was like, oh, this is super restricted. And then I dropped it down, and the lower I dropped it down, the less restricted it got. And you know, we'll talk about the level of restriction in the review, but let me go pack a bowl and get some water in this base, and I'll be right back. All right, so we're back, and I actually just came back, so let me put the hose in, and let's start this up real quick. All right, so you saw me unbox it. The price is $240 on 5starhookah.com. If you use my discount code, which is right here, it's Moa Smokes 15, and it takes 15% off, so it makes it $204. Keep an eye out just in case they're running other promotions. Sometimes they run other promotions. Whatever saves you the most money, use that promotion. In terms of the height, it's a good size to put on your coffee table. It's also a good size to put on the ground if you want to put it on the ground. I like to put mine on my coffee table, and I like to still be able to reach the Provost or the Lotus, whatever's on top of the bowl, or if it's just coals, I like to be able to reach that, so it's a good size for that. In terms of the weight, it's about 5 kilograms, which is, hey Siri, what's 5 kilograms in pounds?
5 kilograms is 11.02 pounds.
It's about 11 pounds in terms of the weight. It's made out of stainless steel, it has acrylic, it has plastic, and it has a palm heart. There are stainless steel elements. The heart has a magnetic hose port. In terms of what you get in the box, 5 Star sells it complete, meaning you get the tray, you get the stem, you get the sleeve, you get the hose, you get the handle, and you actually get a base as well. Plus you get the grommets that are color matched to the color that you got. So again, I thought that was pretty cool. We talked about the optimum water level, which is right above the diffuser, probably that first line, a little under 1/4 of an inch actually. Make sure your water is there. If it is, it'll sound like this. And now let me show you the purge, because the purge on this is pretty cool. So as you can see, it comes up from the heart, has like this invisible purge where it goes straight up and hits the bottom of the tray, which looks pretty cool. I introduced this scale for the draw in terms of the restriction, 1 being breathing air or like vaping, 10 being drinking boba out of a straw. Think of an 8 or a 9 as like a traditional KM that you would smoke at a lounge. This is about a 5 or a 6, meaning that it's neutral/neutral restricted. And let's talk about the pros and cons. So pros, it has a really attractive purge, it has a really attractive look overall. It comes in a bunch of different colors, so if you like red, they have something for you. If you like gray, yellow, orange, green, blue, they have all those colors. Make sure you check out 5starhookah.com to check all the different colors that they have available. If you're overseas, check out whatever vendor carries them and check out the color options that they have available there. The yellow is actually really attractive as well. It looks like a bumblebee yellow, like from Transformers. In terms of the cons, it might be too restricted for some people. So if you're the type of person that likes something that's a little past neutral, a little more restricted, like I said, this is like a 5 or a 6, so this might be right up your alley. Something else that you want to keep a lookout for is, as I mentioned, the magnetic hose port. You want to make sure that's always dry because magnets tend to rust. Stainless steel won't, but magnets will. And then with the heart being plastic, you want to make sure that you're washing that gently and making sure that you're not scratching into the plastic. It won't actually scratch up the plastic. It'll just, you don't want to leave scratch marks on it or, steel wool or anything like that. Stay away from all that stuff. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few more puffs just so you can see how it smokes. I'm going to tilt the lid on the Provost a little bit because it's getting hot now, and then I'll show you the purge a couple more times. It's a great looking purge. All right, other than that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see me review next. Drop any comments or questions that you have in the comments, or feel free to hit me up on Instagram at Moa Smokes. I'm always happy to answer questions on there. And I'll see you guys next time.